What is up, everybody? To TV today. So apparently, the game Returnal, the new PS5 exclusive that released on Friday, is crashing like crazy. This is pretty insane. So it says the article says Returnal crashes may be Sony's problem. Other bugs being investigated. Crash landing. So this game was $70. $10 more than the original price. So people are paying a premium price for this game. This game is crashing all over the place. Now I saw some posts on Twitter first, and I saw this article. So one of the posts I was seeing was this by Randall Authority. He says, had an amazing 2 hour run going on in Returnal and reached level 6 and the PS5 said nope and hard crash and I lost everything. Effing ridiculous. So he lost 2 hours worth of progress. No way would I be playing a game, then lose 2 hours of progress and still go on with that game. That is pretty crazy to me. Another one I saw, he made a post with other people. He made a compilation of people posts talking about this game. And he says, "What's going on with PS5 selling exclusive banger? Hashtag Returnal." This person said, "Game crashed while playing Returnal. I had 2 full health bars over 4 carbine. Was searching for this artifact to go to permanent. All gone. Wow, that's insane." The next one, experiencing a lot of bugs and crashes for a 7 hour game. Wow. And the last one, again, okay, I'm putting this down until they patch it. Wasting time on these runs when it randomly crashes and everything is lost. And that's the error screen. So this is pretty ridiculous. People are losing a lot of time. The game is crashing. And that's the thing. I don't like this whole you can't save feature to prove that you're a hardcore gamer. It's like, no. Not being able to save in a single player game is really stupid. That is the most dumbest feature. That should be non-existent. I don't care how hardcore you think you are. It's like it's a dumb feature. Every game should every single player game should have a save feature. The games that don't is just weird. It's just like I want to avoid those games at all costs. That's just a dumb feature that needs to end in 2021. It needs to end as soon as possible. I play a single player game. I want to be able to save in that game. It's like I'm not playing a multiplayer game. Why can't I not save? That makes no sense to me. But apparently, the whole Souls crowd got to get used to that. Get used to that feature just being taken out for whatever reason. So it says, while it's certain not affecting everyone, a number of Returnal players are experiencing crashes while playing the game. This is something Housemarque has acknowledged, although it suggests that the PS5 is the problem and not necessarily the game. So they said, so they blame. They said all the blame was on the PS5. We don't got nothing to do with this. It's the PS5 hardware that's doing stuff like this. Crash was causing all these crashes. So it's kind of funny they shifted the blame from their game to the PS5. But let's continue. A spokesperson said this is an issue with the platform. We sent our report to Sony specifically. It has something to do with the pre-start system. We have to get a clue what the pre-start system is, but what does that sound? But that doesn't sound good, does it? In more positive news, the Finnish developer is already aware and investigating a number of the minor issues, including audio glitches, control mapping errors, and bugs with pre-order suit. I heard about that suit too. Like that suit was causing crashes too. Like this sounds like this sounds like a similar situation to me. Like when I had bought Fallout New Vegas when that game was brand new. However long, I don't know how long it was. Like I had to like at least be almost a decade. I don't know. That has to be a long time when Fallout New Vegas came out. And it's like when you bought the suit on Amazon, they gave you a special DLC suit when you pre-ordered the game. So I put like at least like 5 hours to do New Vegas of that freshly released. Played like 5 hours and loving the game. Then I decided to put the code for the DLC suit in. And then guess what? The game just crashed. I lost all my save data. It's almost 5 hours worth of save data of gameplay. And it's like I was extremely pissed off. So I understand people are going through, like, if you play any game and then your game just crashes or just has a corrupted save file and you lose like a lot of time, you get real disappointed, you get real depressed after that. So yeah, this is not cool. A game is just crashing like this. It's like, simply since this game you can't just save anywhere. You gotta I don't know, you gotta like beat an entire area before you can save the game, which is pretty bad. Game does not have a save option. The game team is aware of the issue. There's no need to bring it to our attention anymore. So the pre-order suit is a thing. Audio issues. This game is really buggy. This game is really buggy for a premium, not only a full price, but a premium price game. So that's not looking good. Oh dear, not good if this is on a system level. Hopefully Sony themselves get right on that. Yep, 2 hour run that had excellent weapons and perks brought to a halt right before a boss crash going into a menu. Wow. Crash going into a menu. Yikes, doesn't sound good at all. Hopefully it's resolved soon. Nothing like releasing a game exclusively on a system only for the system to crash your game. Something on a platform level, but only affecting the one game. If the bug in Sony's SDK is all they can really do is either let Sony and hope they fix it or release a patch that works around the bug on Sony's side. Back on the PS5's launch, Streets of Rage 4 would crash on the stage complete screen each time. Wow. This is not looking good. As a big Cyberpunk fan, there are a lot of snarky things I like to say right now. I guess if you are a fan of the Cyberpunk game, you can just talk about these other games crashing and like having buggy launches because Cyberpunk is definitely the poster child for a crashing games and glitchy bug fest. So I guess you should be able to talk about these other games now because you've probably been taking the most heat. I'm pretty sure Cyberpunk crashing isn't Sony's fault. I'm pretty sure that too. Like you can't really blame that on Sony with the Cyberpunk situation. But let's see some of these other ones. Curious as to why there wasn't that many reviews of the game is crashing. Yeah, that is kind of weird. It's like that's like all these people play this review. They reviewed this game, but they didn't point out any bugs, no glitches, no crashes. That's why these reviews. You gotta be skeptical about some of these reviews. Like it's like how do you not talk about any of these issues? So you mean to tell me like every reviewer had none of these issues where they lost save data, they had all these glitches and bugs. None of these people had these issues. I don't know. That's why I rarely trust some of these reviews. Let's see the other post. Look at those guys. Look at the same thing. Wow. He said it happened to him as well. Like what the hell? Like it's just everybody's game's just crashing on. This is crazy. It's time to return on your $70. Wow. Man, the game wasn't ready. Should have been delayed for a few months. The quality testers would have known about all these crashes surely. Yeah, like how all these crashes happen, but no reviewers talked about it. Like it's like that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I'd be really pissed off. This is not even a gloat, but I'd be kind of pissed off if I was actually someone who was hyped for this game. I paid my premium, not only $60, but $70 for this game, and it's like it's crashing all over the place. You losing hours of save data. You can't save the game. You can't pause the game. I don't understand that feature. It's like no, it's stupid at this point. Every game should have auto save, or at least saving often, and it should have you should have paused the game when you're playing a single player game. But yeah, I just don't understand this. This doesn't make any sense to me. People losing 2 hours of gameplay, which is pretty disgusting. So those are my thoughts on this. This game should have a pause menu, should have a save menu, should be able to save constantly. And yeah, this shouldn't happen like this. You lose 2 hours worth of gameplay. That make me not want to play a game anymore. That make me not want to play that game anymore. If I lost 2 hours worth of content of gameplay, so yeah, this just sucks. But everyone, see your thoughts about this down below. Leave a like if you like this video. As always, thanks for watching and peace.